All right. Being live stream. Okay. All right. We are live, guys. This is Indie Talk with Jesse and Jeryn, and we got the return of the Russian Beast and member of the Rising, the Real Drago. How's it going, Drago?
Doing good, doing good. What about you?
Pretty good. Yeah, it's had a good
How,
holidays and
yeah, how's the weather?
it's a little cold up here. I
Oh,
guess.
here in Florida, it's like we have, I think this weather, like we had this weather like for the last 30 years, so it's very cold.
Oh, it's cold up there. Oh,
Yeah, 30 something degree. So, but when in Florida, 30 something degree, it feels colder, like because it's by the ocean, like and the humidity. So it's
oh.
so, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Minnesota's got lots of snow. About a week ago, I left my college dorm and up in Moorhead, Minnesota, and yeah, 12 inches of snow. Had to drive back with my parents and that, and now it's just cold down in the cities, so
Yeah,
it's a lot of snow.
so many shows canceled because of weather.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, a lot of shows, and I know Wisconsin canceled the show that I was going to, unfortunately. So
I think a Minnesota show too. I don't remember the name. Was canceled too because of the weather. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, I think there was a Rudo's show, unless you're thinking of something else. But
maybe.
yeah, yeah. There aren't cancellations and snow and everything, but guess we're getting through it, and I don't know of anything that's going on around here
Mhm.
for the next few weeks, but I know there's probably stuff in Wisconsin and Green Bay. So uh,
Usually time like a Christmas time, New Year. It's usually like a break or holiday for everyone. Like for promotions too, and
yeah.
like it's kind of like end of the season. And probably next season start like end of January or beginning of February. So the show will be coming. So it's
Yeah,
normal.
yeah. I know it's pretty normal. It's just yeah, probably. I know there's some stuff beginning in January that there's some up and coming, but I know that January, February they'll probably running shows and be back to wrestling, and just I guess definitely a good holiday break for like the producers and sound crew and Chavo. So
Yeah,
yeah.
back
Well,
somewhere
yeah.
around the year.
Yeah, Java was working super hard to get all those videos updated, or those videos edited. So I'm sure he likes the break right now. So yeah.
Extra, like extra show, like warriors. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so he do time type taping too.
Oh, the
So
tape. Yeah, yeah. I think they had their last taping. Yeah, a couple weeks ago, and or the first, yeah, last taping, and now they're rerunning stuff from what they did a couple weeks ago. So yeah.
yeah,
Um. Uh, Looking on Facebook here, we got Mr. Kenny Defiance.
and
He's
you know why.
you know why. He says Real Drago #1 Russian beast. I definitely agree with that. So,
uh, Playing, yeah. I,
yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I believe well, actually let me check again. Last time we had you on, it was I don't think it was too long ago. It's a couple months ago, I believe, but it was I have it. I think I'm able to search it
I
quick.
think like maybe like somewhere in summertime.
Yeah, it was June 8th. So
Yeah, it
yeah,
was
way back.
after when I won my title and Stinger Hall Championship Wrestling.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah.
Yeah, we were
It was a long time ago.
a long time. Yeah, I'm sure a lot's happened since then, and yeah, that was the summer was a lot. a lot of events for MAW and a lot of events just in general everywhere. I just saw events everywhere. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's happened a lot. I think. Yeah, it's true.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But yeah, speaking of Stranglehold Championship Wrestling, I didn't see many posts about it, but are you still holding the title or
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still champion there, and it's supposed to be a show in the February. And
oh
also, they invite like they book a few guys from Minnesota, uh,
oh yeah.
Lena Solana, and few other guys, Apex too.
Oh yeah.
But this show is canceled in February because something happened with a owner promoter. So
Oh
so he
promoter changes.
probably will do the show later, or he might be invite them for the main show. It's a MamaCon 2023 in the May. So I don't know when it will be so, but yeah, this show is canceled.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I
I
mean, like,
remember.
they don't do so much show, so they do like maybe like one show 3 months, but it's big. It's like 4 or 5 shows together.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. And I know some shows do like one show a year or one every couple months, but as long as you there's a big payoff, that's definitely a reason to be a part of it. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. That's yeah, we talked to you last time. You were the champion, you're doing a lot, and I mean it's slowed down since the summer, but I'm sure it's good that Stranglehold's still doing stuff. And when I was seeing the news about like all these Minnesota guys going down to the Stranglehold for that February show, I was like, that's definitely good connections and making the way down there. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Because
Were
they're
you
like a fresh people, new people who
mhm.
have a passion, who wants to work, who wants to do promos too, because some people lazy to do promo and something stuff like that. So he like new people because they're fresh, they have a motivation. And
Oh,
like he asked me like, do you know like some guys like some new wrestlers who have a good potential, blah blah blah. And yeah, sure, I have like some from Minnesota.
okay. Okay. Oh yeah. So you were the masterminds behind this, aren't you? Yeah. But yeah, I mean it's definitely good. Making the way down to Florida and getting their name out there is really cool. So yeah.
Yeah, like I was working for for few promotions, like it's like UCW. I forgot another one. I know another one, Tampa Bay Pro. So it's a lot of fun. I mean, like it's a lot of wrestlers around here.
Hmm.
So and
Okay.
like every match, like it's a good experience, and you growing after every match, kind of, because you're working with different people, and you learn some stuff. I
Hmm.
like it. Cool. I mean, like, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely. Um oh, we got on Instagram. We got Tom Burdick from Wrestling Gone Wild on the Wrestling Gone Wild Instagram says how's it going? So
Going
yeah,
good.
going
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
yeah. Like few days ago was a Christmas time, right? Like was a Christmas.
Yeah.
I eat a lot of food. It's
Yeah, there you go. Mm,
like I like this time, like when it's like Christmas. The next celebration will be New Year. I
mhm.
mean, like for example, in Russia, New Year it's the main celebration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like here in the United States, it's like kind of like a Christmas and 4th of July, but in Russia it's New Year, like the main celebration.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think I saw you had a pretty nice tree there too. So
Oh
got
yeah,
very festive, and I saw your Christmas post. So yeah.
I just miss snow. I mean, like for the Christmas, especially for the Christmas, I need snow. Like when first time when I moved to Florida, and it was like a first Christmas without snow, I was like, wow, it's snow, so cool, blah blah blah. Next year, like a year later, and Christmas again, no snow. I'm thinking about, like it's not normal, and
Hmm.
especially this year, damn, I want snow right now, like because I don't feel Christmas like this. It's not the same when it's snow.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Like I know there's a few years ago that like just for a couple years, like it never snowed on Christmas. Like it snowed a lot before Christmas or like a week before Christmas, and then it melted, and then snow on Christmas, and then snowed after. So I was like, this doesn't really feel like Christmas when there's grass outside. So yeah. But yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's always we always like snow when it's the holiday, and then we want to get rid of it right after. So yeah.
Like,
Mm.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think yeah, Christmas was pretty good for me. Just went to grandma's house and hung out and cousins and family and everything. So
Yeah,
yeah, it
same.
was a good.
Like Christmas is like a family celebration, so it's a good time to spend your time with the family. I mean, like it's what I did too. Like we had a really nice dinner. We watch Christmas movie, and I mean,
Oh,
like so much fun. Like I mean, like it's cool. I love Christmas.
mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. What kind of gifts did you get this year? What did the real Drago get?
Uh, you know, um, like from my parents. Oh, uh, I got a ticket to Disneyland. So me and my family together, we will go maybe after a couple of weeks to Disneyland. It's like
Mm.
it's a first gift, and another gift I had sport nutrition, sport
There you go.
clothes, stuff like this. I mean, like not something special. I mean,
Oh yeah.
it's exactly what I need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
my
That's
son, he had a lot of gifts from us, from grandparents. He have like on 7 Legos,
oh,
7 size of Legos. Like yeah, I mean like so many stuff. I mean like he was so happy, and plus bicycle.
oh, wow. There you go. Yeah, I can't go wrong with the bike for Christmas. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely sounded like a good Christmas. So yeah, it was yeah, pretty good Christmas for me too. I had kind of had an early Christmas gift for my brother. We went to the WWE live show in Rochester, Minnesota last Sunday. So got to
Oh,
see
really?
yeah, yeah, a
Is
live
that
show for the first time.
home like a house show or not?
A house show, yep.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Down at the Civic Center, and yeah, it was a really nice show. It was very fun.
When I was in Minnesota like 3 years ago, and when I was at MIW show, and I won tickets to SmackDown house show too, in Rochester, Minnesota,
Oh,
same
you did?
city.
Hmm? Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think they said it was like first time in a few years, so it's definitely cool when WWE comes because they rarely come, so you got to take any chance you can get. So yeah, but yeah, it was definitely a great show, and
As it
uh,
was in the
huh?
center, was a lot of people, a lot of crowd.
I was relatively a smaller crowd. It was just like half the place was filled, but the other half wasn't as much. But all the ground level was pretty filled, and uh, yeah, I think all the ground level and some of
Usually, yeah,
the
usually
larger features. But
1,000, 1,500 people. It's like usually they have.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 definitely. And Jesse and I were there too, so we got to see Jesse again and get get another picture, of course, because I think we've seen each other 3 times this year, so got to get any
Oh,
chance
nice.
we can get. So yeah, yeah. What else we got here? Um, Oh yeah. So think we had you on the show as a month before you were gonna have the match with Jason Steele on August 21st at the in Palmetto, Florida. What was that match like when you had it?
I wrestled with him 4 times. I mean, like, it was like a movie story.
Oh,
Uh, like the first match, I kind of like squashed him, just because I'm big guy, big bad guy, strong. He's a small guy, kind of. And the
hmm
second time, he take it seriously, like, and it was longer.
okay.
Uh, I hit the ref
No, no. Yeah.
when I like punch him, hit him, like, and yeah, but he won, like, because it was disqualification because I hit the ref.
hmm
And
Oh,
the third match was like a tag team versus tag team, and like it's two guys versus two guys, and again,
oh,
in but we lose the match because his partner being my partner,
oh, yeah.
like, and fourth match again with him we had with flags. It was fun, like Russian flag and American flag.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He took the flag. It's understandable. I mean, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's like so. This story was kind of end because like 4 matches. But I mean, like, it was fun work with him.
Mhm.
Uh, I mean, I like it. People like it. Crowd was so loud, and Elsa, they they make him like a Hulk Hogan. They give him flag, like a American Sun.
Mhm.
Put Hulk Hogan music for the intro. So
Yeah. Yeah.
the crowd was so loud, so happy that he took his flag. Finally won.
Mhm. Oh,
But
yeah. There you go.
it was kind of like a saga, like between American guy versus Russian guy.
hmm Yeah.
Good. I mean, like, it was good.
Yeah. That definitely sounds good. So,
I mean,
wonder.
like, it's a very nice promotion. I mean, like, it's a very nice venue, beautiful place. I mean, like, lights, everything. We had a smoke machine, big screen, um, like video screen,
Oh,
but they don't have any videos on YouTube. They don't have nothing. So
oh.
you want to, for example, watch these matches, you cannot watch these matches because you can't find them. Like, this is like kind of sad. You know,
hmm
because I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why they don't do it. I don't know.
hmm Yeah. Yeah. And there are some places that they just don't put out much footage, or they only have like a few pictures here and there. And I think
I, I
the
don't know why. It's like 21st century. You know,
yeah.
grow. I want to grow. You need to have some videos. You need to have YouTube channel. Like,
hmm
it's how people can know about you. For example,
hmm Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's very important.
hmm And posting consistently too about certain things or certain events or certain storylines. So
Posters, they have everything. Like, just they need. Now they have photographer too. He has pictures, like very professional pictures, but they
mm,
just uh, like put
yeah.
on something on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. So for any fans at any shows that the company allows you to take pictures at or videos at, definitely take them and tag them on the social media or whatever, so people wrestlers can share. So
Exactly, right? And fans can know about this promotion. They
mhm.
can do more people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've got well, been trying to post every match of every show, but I'm still like back in June. So I got so much wrestling footage and videos. I'm like, oh, so much trying to
I feel
sort
like
through it.
it was like a horse swaggle. It was like wild ago, like
Yeah,
April.
yeah. I think I just posted that and finally posted you and Mayhem from the brewery show. So it's a lot of footage.
I,
You forget, like, oh shoot, yeah. So
I forgot about Moses and me. Like, I just forgot about this much.
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what happened after June, like when I have first interview with you.
yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing a lot. So and yeah, for example, MAW Grand Slam Women of Nations, you were over there. And
That's my favorite.
mm-hmm.
And how many
Yeah.
people? It's like what, like I think 1,500 people, something like this.
So yeah, it was a
It was,
big number for sure.
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, that high school gym was just packed.
Nobody knows. I wanna tell you some story. Like
Oh
like a few days before this event, so I was in Florida, right?
yeah.
So I'm totally fine. I was like very excited, have a huge motivation, did gym workout, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
And when I sit to the plane, and the time when I fly,
Mm-hmm.
and finally got Minnesota, I was
Yeah.
sick. I
Oh.
was sick. I like yeah, it's like I don't know, like 3 hours to fly, right? For this
Mhm.
time, 3 hours, I changed. Like I was so sick. My throat was so sore. I don't know what's happened. I have no idea what's happened.
Oh,
And
geez.
yeah, and I called David. I said, David, I probably cannot wrestle today. I just because feel like so bad,
Mm-hmm.
like very bad. And also in our room was the guy from AEW. He wrestled with GDX in the
Yeah.
main event. So
Mm-hmm.
this guy. So so my wife ordered, she ordered like a video call to doctor.
Oh,
So yeah, so I called, like this doctor called to me,
okay.
give me prescription with the antibiotics. So I
Mm.
called, David called to Fred, the guy who do like delivery, like ring crew stuff.
Yeah.
Give me right to Walgreens, I think it was Walgreens. I took these pills, and
Mm.
like it was like 3 hours till call time, like like till Grand Slam.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like after 1 hour and a half, when I took my first pill, because it was like very strong antibiotic,
Oh, yeah.
and I finally start to feel good.
Oh.
So
Oh.
if I didn't take these pills, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not will Grand Slam. So you know, but
Yeah,
wow.
definitely a lifesaver. So
So,
yeah, yeah. Did you just get sick just because it happened, or is it flight, or just
I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's probably some virus or something. I don't know what's happened. Uh, the time when I fly, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's, I mean, like, I just cannot talk. My throat was so sore. I cannot talk. How
Yeah, yeah.
it was painful. I cannot eat nothing. I thought I'd die. you know.
Oh, gee. Yeah, yeah. Minnesota's giving you viruses now. Oh,
Like
yeah.
it was brutal. Like it was like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
But but when I get this building, like where was Grand Slam, I was like 100% fine. I was like no pain, nothing, just like
Oh,
everything after one pill.
oh, yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you travel all that way and you haven't wrestled in a few months. You definitely want to make it work and
Yeah,
with
so,
the solutions. So, mm-hmm.
yeah, it was so crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm lucky, everything was good. So Grand Slam happened. I was there.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, all 1,500 or whatever the number was. We're definitely happy to. Well, I guess happy, but also not happy because of the rising and everything. But happy to see that you were able to make it. So, yeah,
Like I'm at the show at MIW show. Usually they always use me, like the Rising.
hmm
Like all the time, like when I like every MIW show, even
hmm
if much, they always use me.
yeah,
So
yeah.
funny.
hmm Yeah, you were part of the Women of Nations championship battle royal, and you were one of the how many was it, like
But
30 or 40 people in there?
I mean, like, yeah, it was fun. I mean, like, I just
Yeah.
every just yeah, like spear, boom, boom,
Just
boom.
get them. So yeah. How far in advance did they tell you it's going to be more of a Royal Rumble instead of a Battle Royal, though?
Uh,
They just tell you that day, or
I, I think they told me like, yeah, it's the same day when it was Grand Slam. I think that, yeah.
okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Because I was kind of confused. I'm like, well, at first, I thought they were legitimately just gonna cancel it. Travis Sharp's up there. We're canceling this. I'm like, why? Drago's got doesn't have a match now. So,
I didn't know about this because I was in the locker room, so
oh
I
yeah.
didn't this announcement. But when I watch on a Grand Slam video, like on a Fight TV, I'm
Yeah.
looking like,
What?
what, what is different? But like Battle Royal Rumble, and just like in a Battle Royal, it's all people together at the same time.
Yeah.
So Royal Rumble is people coming after like some time, like whatever, like 1 minute, like 15, 20 seconds, whatever promoter put. I mean, it's what's different, but I mean, it still
Yeah.
be so hard, it still with 30 people at the same time, and I don't know,
Mhm.
hard to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't. Well, I was like, it turns into a Royal Rumble, and I was like, oh, maybe it'll be somewhat the rules of like a WWE Royal Rumble, but like every like 10 seconds, just throw them out there. I'm like, holy crap, where am I supposed to look? So there's so many guys coming out. You come out. I'm like,
I mean, like,
what's going on?
like me,
Yeah,
like me. I mean, like, when you have like 30 people, I think it's supposed to be longer.
yeah.
Uh, like, and it's what I think. I mean, like, but because like everyone can have like more time to present yourself, kind of, especially new guys, like who have a debut, it's probably perfect time.
Oh yeah,
But can you imagine like this match supposed to be 7 minutes shorter than it was?
yeah.
Like
You just
it's
keep going. So. hmm
yeah, but it's happened. It was 17 minutes, like, and it's still like for me, I think it's too short.
hmm
I don't know, like maybe not. I don't know.
hmm
Especially for me, I'm playing because I had long time, you
Yeah, you
know.
were there for a bit. So. hmm
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I was just like, I don't know what to keep track of, and I was trying to get like every single entrance, but I'm like, I don't know where to go record. So, yeah, but yeah,
yeah,
that's
like this. So
just go. How did
uh,
Chavo keep up with that? Just
it,
rapid
it,
fires.
it's true
Mhm.
because focus it because everything happens so fast. Like like this guy, like just like he's eliminated. This guy eliminated. Like how it's happened? I didn't see. Like what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's right. I forgot who did you get eliminated by again?
me.
Yeah.
Was double elimination between with me and I kind of like eliminate Brian Idol and like kind of like jumping with him outside, and we still have like continue our match outside a little bit.
hmm
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I just remember that being pretty
yeah,
wild.
like between me and him, we have a pre-story. So like in some show in the casino, Brian Idol he had a match with Thomas Latimer,
Oh, okay.
WA superstars because he's in NWA and this guy in NWA, and they have a match together. So and
Mhm.
match I show up and spear Brian Idol.
Oh,
Yeah,
I kind of remember that. Yeah, saw something about that, I believe. So,
I hit Thomas Latimer and spear Brian Idol. So it's kind of was like our pre-story.
okay.
And and this Grand Slam Royal Rumble match, we continue our story. That's why we fight each other.
Mhm. Okay.
And right now, I can announce it. It's an exclusive.
So, mhm.
February 18th. I think it's like I forgot what name of the show MAW. Broken Hearts, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So
the Wisconsin casino. Oh, okay.
no. It will be like
Why not?
February.
Oh,
Uh,
February 18th.
yeah, it will be somewhere in Minnesota. I forgot the place. You can find
Yeah, let me see. I think
February.
that's something.
It will be Jimmy Hart.
Oh, February or February 11th or 18th. Oh wait, no, that's 11th is casino.
Yeah,
Okay.
like,
February 18th. Oh, Broken. Oh yeah, Broken Hearts. February 18th, Hastings, Minnesota. Okay. Hmm.
so it will be me and Brian Idol. Boom.
There you go. Wow. Okay. 1-on-1. Okay.
Yeah, like teacher versus student kind of match like. But it's exclusive news. Don't tell anybody.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep it on here. Everyone has to go back and watch it if they want anything. So
Oh, yeah, you're good. But I mean, like,
or anybody else. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely really huge. And Brian Idol, that should be a good match. And I've seen
Oh,
him, of course, seen him at Grand Slam, but definitely a
yeah,
good wrestler.
he's high level guy. He is an WA superstar. He was working for Evolve. He was working in Japan. He working in Puerto Rico. I'm pretty sure he will be work for Mexico. I mean, like, he's like high level guy. He also teaches so many students, and I mean, like, he's cool. Like,
Mhm.
he knows about everything, like about wrestling, everything. Like, so,
Mhm. Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
I'm so excited because I think it will be cool. I mean, I'm I'm
Oh
sure
yeah.
I know it will be cool. So,
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, once it's officially announced, you got to get your promos out there and get it all set up. So Brian Idol and the Real Drago. So yeah,
yeah,
but but yeah, fans. Uh, I think MAW's released a couple events, but MAW Broken Hearts Saturday, February 18th. Door 6 p.m. Bell 7 p.m. at the Depot Bar and Grill in Hastings, Minnesota.
yeah, yep. They have a
Oh,
very nice venue there. I seen the place where it's supposed to be. It's
okay.
nice place, and also Jimmy Hart will be there too.
Yeah, yeah, that's a big thing too. So
Yeah,
go meet Jimmy Hart and get your autograph and get your autograph picture or whatever and tell him talk to him and I know they'll I mean I would say most legends I know they appreciate you just to talk to them and see what's up and of course get the autograph and everything. So
yeah. Jimmy, he is a very nice guy. I mean, like, so
yeah.
for like, I mean, like, yeah, and also he's hard worker. Hard worker. He's old, but
Yeah, yeah.
walk around. Talk with the people. Like, very like like have so much energy. I can say.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah, it's
old.
huge still. So mhm. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Oh, oh, and I guess Mr. Pete King of All Out Pro Wrestling just said we will have Drago and APW for 2023. You want to elaborate on that if you want to, or?
I mean, like, I'm happy to work for them. I mean, like,
Oh,
I
you
don't
will.
know when exactly will be date. So
Oh, he's saying he wants that. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I
Like,
see.
we talk with him. Yeah, but I just don't know like when it will be exactly.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, Drago and APW, that'd be a definitely cool thing. And I know they got cool stars there, and they bring in the MEW guys, so it should. I mean, it definitely would be really cool to do.
I think they have like some tank.
Yep.
Uh, like I forgot like another name, like some tank, blah blah blah. Tank, no, yeah, tank. I forgot like the second word.
Yeah. The big tank or the small tank? The
I
big
think
dude.
big tank. I think. I mean like
Yeah.
tall.
Yeah. Tank Dawson. Yep.
Yeah. Tank guy. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a monster. He's kind of scary to be. I've taken a picture next to him. He's just a massive, tall dude. So he'll definitely crush anybody. So he's pretty fast too. I was there was a MIW show in Plymouth, Minnesota, and this kid was just making like booing him or doing whatever, and like gets outside the ring, and then the kid starts running, and he just bolts down after the kid. I'm like, Jesus. So yeah, don't mess with Tank Dawson. So yeah, but yeah, I'm sure APW would definitely be cool for you to go to in Wisconsin. So
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. What else I got? Oh yeah, yeah, going back to the Grand Slam, you were in the systems corner with Johnny Oxbow, Sly Fox, and Coda Jacobs, and you guys faced uh Brian Sager, which became a tag team match between System, Coda, and versus Paul and Brian. What was it like being out there?
I mean, it's fun. I mean, like, uh, I was happy to see Brian in the
Mhm.
ring because, like, I told him like every year, like, when are you gonna have, when are you gonna, when are you gonna have? No, no, I'm sore, blah blah blah. I have a back problem, blah blah blah. And
Mhm.
finally, I seen him. I know he was nervous a lot. I mean, like, he wasn't in the ring like I don't know, like how many years.
I think it was like 5 years or something.
I think
6.
five. I think more than five. I know 5 years. I think. Well, I mean, like something, maybe 7 years, whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
like he was very nervous. Plus, it was 1,500 people.
Yeah. Yeah.
He did pretty good. I mean, like he was good. I mean, I was happy to watch it very close. you know,
Yeah. Got
like,
this
I was
Ollie
a,
O'Brien. So. Hmm.
like I'm happy for this dude. Like he's good. And now I told him again, like, come on, when you will be next match, you
Oh yeah.
should.
Yeah. Yeah. Face
So,
Drago. So. Hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, it was good match. It just was little longer than supposed to be again. So
Oh, it was okay.
it was just a little bit, yeah. But I mean, like, it was fun. Uh, and I seen him like when he started, he was nervous a little bit, and like every minute he got better, and like
Yeah.
finally, but was it was major, like it was so cool. I like Elsa. One of my favorite moves is a leg drop. I'm
Yeah.
really like it looks beautiful, and he did very well. So
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Definitely.
yeah. A lot of people like all the rising was around. like,
Yeah. Yeah. All the Rising was there, Sly Fox and everything. So yeah. Yeah.
I, I think
Actually. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, I actually rode down with the Sly Fox too, so it was kind of cool to be in the car with them and then see him on the stage. And I would say probably the biggest match of the night with the big build up because they've been building up for I think over a year now with System and Sager and had that.
yeah, a good story. Absolutely, yes. Like, and everybody like who usually go into MLW shows, they know they always have some conversation, like some conversation. And also they have some videos between each other, like. And I think it's like perfect end of the story, like just a match on the end. I mean, like it.
Mm-hmm.
it I like this story a lot. I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I have to definitely say like the best story that MEW's ever had that I've been watching MEW because
I think, yeah, I agree, because it was long story, long, like not the 1 year, it's like few years probably.
yeah. And then it was kind of another two stories in one with the story of Brian Sager coming back to the ring too. So yeah,
Yeah.
5 years, five or no, 7 to 8 maybe years coming back. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I can say it's like a big event for fans from Minnesota who knows Brian Sager. Definitely, it's a big event.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely. And they definitely had a great match. And oh yeah, when did you find out that day that I was Brian and Paul tagging together then too, or
No,
no? Well, it just kind of happened when you were out there.
no, one more time. One.
Or,
What?
well, well, because it was System and Sager, and then you guys beat up Sager, and then it became Paul Verk and Brian Sager versus
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Um, uh, I think the first idea was just exactly a match between Brian and the system.
Okay.
But after a little later, I don't know when exactly they changed it to make tag team match. Um, I think it's good because they did, because he wasn't in the ring long time. Like I think,
Yeah.
like for the debut, not debut, like for the comeback for these years, and
Mhm.
around 1,500 people, maybe it's not really good idea to do much like this. That's
Mhm.
why to tag team, uh, and again I was so exactly they used me.
Yeah.
But
Just beat up people. So
yeah,
yeah.
and also it's good because at the same time in the ring, this system, Brian Sager, Paul Weir, Coda Jakes, it's like good guys. I mean, like good high level guys from Minnesota together in the same ring. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. What else we got here? Oh yeah, yeah. For anybody that doesn't know, the women and nations that were there for MAW, they in total raised $41,000, which is insane. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It's like every year more, like bigger and bigger number.
Hmm.
So it's like more people know about this and try to help
Hmm.
more women. Oh, I think it's so cool.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it will be bigger number.
Yeah. Yeah. That was when I saw that, I was like, that's definitely a really cool thing. And yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, the women the Women of Nations provides culturally specific emergency services and support to all who have experienced trauma from domestic violence and sexual assault. So it's definitely a great cause to donate to. You can still donate to it even though the
Yeah,
outside MEW. So yeah.
they do good deal. Like help people. Nobody can complain about this.
Yeah. No, I that's definitely a really good cause. So and yeah, for everything that the natives did and represented that night, I think that was really cool. So
I
yeah.
really like this show. Like I really like MAW because they part of Native American people. You know, they always do like this, like the big on the beginning, like these special interns. You know, like with the people around. I think it's so cool. You know, like you cannot see in another show stuff like this. You know, that's why it's unique.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm part of this. You know, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know I think they've done it for every Grand Slam, and I think saw the videos, like it looks pretty cool. I definitely want to see it in person, and then forgot that I was at Grand Slam. They're probably gonna do it, and I was there. I mean, right next to entrance, got to see it, and I think that's definitely a really cool prayer
Yeah.
day. And, yeah, yeah, it's definitely a cool display of what they could do out there. So yeah.
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 If
Uh,
it was on this show, you should go.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
like someone who watches this video, you know, like if you've never been on that MW show, you need to go.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, either Grand Slam or any MAW show. They're in Minnesota. They've done shows in Faribault. They're gonna do it in Hastings, the Turtle Lake Casino in LaCroix, Wisconsin. They've been to Eden Prairie, so definitely if you're a Minnesota resident or want to make a road trip, definitely go to MAW. So yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm. What else?
Next question, please.
Yes, yeah, yeah. Um, I remember I don't know if I remember asking you last time, but I know when we had Bill Williams on the show in June,
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah, we you popped into the comments. I addressed you saying, "Hey Drago, what's going on, Drago?" And then I asked Bill Williams, you got any Drago stories or anything? And he told a story. Do you want to
Oh,
tell the other half, your half of the story about the Kevin Nash Academy Day? Academy Day.
yeah. Like it was my. I think it was my first day at the academy.
Mm-hmm.
When I joined to the academy when I showed up first time. Uh, like first day of training, it was seminar with Kevin Nash,
Yeah,
and it's,
first day. Jeez.
and, yeah,
Mhm.
and some guy, I think it was Nicky, like Nick, forgot his second name. He,
Uh, Nick Pride or Heat?
no, Nicky. He's native guy. He's Native American.
Nikki Heat.
Nicky Hit, yeah.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
like he asked Kevin Nash like, oh, you know, like 30 people around, like 30 students. Who you do think can be in WWE?
Hmm.
And Kevin Nash turned like look at me like this guy.
This
I
guy.
wa- I was so shy. I was so red because my first day at the academy and Kevin Nash told me I was supposed to be in WWE. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
I that. And he said to Julia Hart too. It was Julia Hart there, and he said, "You choose. So him and you're supposed to be in WWE." And I was so red. Yeah. And I remember like I turned my head and GDX. Hello, I'm GDX.
Yeah, there you go.
Like yeah, and I was like a double motivated when like Kevin Nash told me like, oh, you you should be at WWE. I'm like, wow, like yeah, I'm in the right place, I think. And
Yeah.
when was Tommy Dreamer there? When I
Oh,
was like it's like kind of like was like a surprise for us because it wasn't announced in seminar. He just showed up
no.
one day. Told me the same thing, like, oh, you should be a WWE, because big, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, especially my size, because yeah. And Kevin Nash, he like a gym guy. He
Mhm.
always do workout and he posts some videos from the gym. That's why he probably respect guys who go to the gym, blah blah blah. So
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, for first day of training at the academy, and you meet Kevin Nash, so,
Yeah,
unannounced. So it's really
I
cool.
told this story like some Russian people,
Mm.
and that no, it's not true. No, it's like no. And I like when you ask Bill, I cut this video and put to the Russian website. I said, see,
Oh, you
it's
did?
another, it's the same thing. So he said, oh, really? Oh, yeah, really. So
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's definitely cool, and yeah, it's funny how like Bill's like, I'm a big guy, and Kevin Nash is like, no, you're not. Shawn Michaels is the same. So, yeah.
because when Bill show up, like because it was seminar, like how it's happened. Like it was seminar from Kevin Nash, like maybe like 1.5 hour, and another hour students show matches. Like
Oh yeah.
yeah, and Bill was one of them, and he like show up and said like I'm 6.3, blah blah blah, like and like yeah, and Nash like by end of the match he said like why you sad about it like 6.3 like what it mean? He said I'm tall. He said no, you like Shawn Michaels same like same height. I'm like no, it's not high, if you like 7.0 or 6.8 something like yeah you can say but not I mean like when it's 6.3 like it's no reason to say
Mhm.
yeah I
Yeah.
remember this.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just thought that was pretty funny. I was like,
I
yeah.
was so red when he told me like I was oh my god I
Mm.
feel come on.
Yeah, first day you're not trained, you're just there, and you get told you're gonna become a WWE superstar one day. I know it's yeah, it's definitely cool feelings. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
cool, man. I never forgot about it like it's like it's good for memory like just remember this. Wow, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Um, uh, do you have any pets?
Oh yeah, I have
Like,
two pets. I have old English bulldog and I
oh,
have a dog.
okay.
So
Mm.
yeah,
You have
they're brothers.
brother? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Brothers, yeah, they love each other so much.
Okay. So you're a pretty well dog guy then, or
Yeah, I really like bullies, like bulldogs, like every bulldogs I love. Like I mean, like I like all dogs, but I prefer bulldogs because I don't know why. It's just like
I
yeah.
mean they are nice dogs. So,
What about you? Do you have some dogs?
I well, I guess my dad does. He's got a what is it? It's a combination of a lot of things, but yeah, it's a pretty big dog. I think it's got some lab in there, but it's yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
got one dog. I mean, yeah, I would say I'm about a half dog guy or something. So depends on what dog. I mean, I like all dogs. I mean, they're
No, me
all
too. Like I like pets. I mean, like even if it's a little bear, I like bears.
you like. Oh yeah, I like bears too. So, yeah, be there's people that have bears as pets. I'm like, oh, I mean, as long as you tame them. So
I mean, like my when I was a child, I really like wolves, and
okay,
then some wolf. And but when I watch some movies, like when some human can be like a friend with a wolf and something like. But maybe like few months ago, I watched some videos like some blogger from YouTube in Russia. He have like many wolves
Mhm.
in a they're doing like not cages like some place with a cage, like huge place.
Yeah.
And he said like you know what guys like just remember wolf it's not the same as a dog. It's totally animal. It's like it's a wild animal. You never can train a wolf the same like a dog
Mhm.
because like wolf never will be like never will be like a dog. There always will be fight who who is out. And like you can, for example, some people like hit dogs, you know, like, or even a wolf, try to like to make them, you know, like listen people.
Yeah.
And if you do it with a wolf, for example, like, and one day you show up and you will be sick,
Mm-hmm.
wolf will be know about this and he will kill you. Like
Oh,
100% he will kill you. I mean, like, you know. And I watched this video like, oh my god, okay,
yeah.
no. I don't want a wolf.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't be kind of scary. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not for like a pet, you know, like it's just like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know I think I've seen a couple I mean, there's movies out there like the guy becomes friends with the wolf or like the dog or something. It's always cool to see, but I don't know if yeah, probably not real life though. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's a wild animal. It's different. It's in the blood, you know, like it's just different. I mean,
Mhm.
like you can be a friend. You can be a friend with a wolf. It's what this guy said. Like you can be a friend, but you never can be like an owner. You know, like a
Oh.
like dog. Like it's no, you never will be.
Mhm.
Because a moment when you will be just a little sick, or will be something like some weak stuff in you with you. You know, like wolf will be know about this and just kill you.
Jesus. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely keep the wild in the wild, guys.
Exactly.
Don't be that person just I mean, I've seen a couple videos like it's cute cool. They got it's kind of more like a zoo, but not really, but I mean it's yeah, keep the wild in the wilds.
I like, yeah,
Be-
like noticed that, you know, like when people try to have like a lion, you
Mhm.
know, like 5 years later, this lion kill all family.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen that. I was like,
Oh,
yeah, I'm like, did have a lion?
it's, it's wild, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lions are scary. Yeah.
Yeah, because in the blood. So if you want to like have, like, for example, lion like a dog, for example,
Hmm.
you need this lion with lion's son, with son of the lion's son, and it's like time by the time maybe some lion can be like, you know, like in the future like a pet, but
Yeah, yeah.
not like many steps for this.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I know on TikTok there's this family, they got like a regular cat and then they got this leopard with them. It just they take videos of this thing, it's just constantly hissing. I'm like, you need to get that thing out of your house. I don't think that's not a it's friendly around the cat, but it doesn't seem friendly around the people that say
I
they
thought
own it.
it might be okay when you Mike Tyson, for example,
Yeah,
and
I think.
but
Mhm.
kids in the house, you know, like maybe okay, maybe, but when you have a kids, you know, like a leopard, come
Yeah,
on, no.
I don't think so. So yeah, yeah. Yeah, moral of the story, don't own wild animals, guys, especially in Minnesota. So yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Um oh yeah, so yeah, when you came down for Grand Slam, you do something I've seen you typically do and a lot of think Minnesota or a lot of out of state people do too is you go to the Mall of America Nickelodeon Universe. What's
Oh,
what's
yeah. I
what's
like
your bigger ride?
when I was living in Minnesota. One of my favorite places in Minnesota there was Mall of America. Definitely, you know, like I spent so much time there. I mean, yeah, and especially like when weather is not very well, you know, where you can go. You need to go some building, and Mall of America is perfect place because it's huge. Yeah, and yeah, like because uh, like I was with another guy from Florida,
Mhm.
Chris, that guy from FTW school where I am,
Yeah.
and it was his debut, especially on this big show like this. he
Yeah.
was so he was so happy, and I showed him Mall of America. So
Okay. Yeah.
It's the biggest mall in the world. So
Yeah. Right here in Minnesota, that's definitely a cool thing. So, yeah.
yeah,
Um,
oh yeah, definitely.
mhm. Yeah. I always see like these out of state wrestlers. They instantly go to Mall of America. They post there at Mall of America. I'm like, oh man, here. But I mean, it's a good meeting spot for people that want to know, like, oh, what's a good place to go in Minnesota? And there's like Mall of America, of
Well,
course.
yeah, Mall of America. Because
Yeah.
you can find everything, whatever you want. You want to like some attractions, and you want to see like some animals, like SeaWorld there. You want to see some movies. You can buy some clothes. You can go some restaurant. Whatever you want, it's there.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, my favorite spot is the on the fourth level, the highest level. They got a go-kart place up there. So it's
what you
always
can what you can do there? Like
oh, or it's they got like little arcade games, and then they got like axe throwing, and then in the far back they got go-karts there to run. They got a whole track in there and everything. So
even you can play with a hammer too.
an axe, yeah. Axe throwing like dart throwing at boards.
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I was there.
Oh, you've been okay. Yeah. It's always I haven't done the axe throwing, but I've done the go-karts up there and
I
those
didn't
go-karts and speed. So
know it's so easy, but when I start playing, damn, it's not easy.
no. Yeah, those big axes, I don't know if I could do it. So I've
I
seen videos, there's like
I did few times. I mean, like, but like it's like, wow, it's not easy. I played with a Christian. I played with a David too, and it was David. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, definitely. Uh, oh, oh yeah. A few, or actually, it was a while back ago, but you posted that you and David Amatrano went to the Hogan's Beach Shop in Clearwater, Florida. You
yeah,
want
yeah.
to share stuff about that, or?
We was there a few times, like when he was
Oh, yeah.
here. I mean, like, but the main first time we was there and was Hogan meet with the Hogan, and
Mhm.
like I never seen David like this. He was like a baby when he saw him. He
Mm.
was a baby like oh. It was so funny to watch. And also we meet the same day Jimmy Hart,
Oh,
and yeah, we talked with him. He was so nice guy. And David said, "Oh, I need to invite this guy. I really like Jimmy Hart. He was so friendly. Like to take a picture with him too. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, like, uh, when I was a teenager, it was like few of my favorite guys when I was like when I watched some movies or something. Like one of them it was Arnold Schwarzenegger, and another guy Hulk Hogan because uh, back in the time it was very popular TV show um, like some with a boat, Thunder in Paradise or something like this, like something. It was Hulk Hogan,
mhm.
he was an actor there, and I always decide like a wrestling fan, Elsa. I will always decide to meet him.
Yeah.
Like kind of like a guy number one, uh, and uh, and I did. It was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I meet Kevin Nash too. I mean, like there was seminar, school story.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Like, and else I always decide to meet Scott Hall, like Razor Ramon.
Hmm.
That's not happen, you
Yeah.
know, like because like back in the time when I was like wrestling fan and I watched WCW and New World Order. It was like my favorite group of wrestlers. And
Hmm.
three first numbers was Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Hulk Hogan. I mean, like I always you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, actually I was watching back the June show that we had, and I believe at the time I couldn't think of the movie that Hulk Hogan was in, but I just remembered it now as Hulk Hogan was in the 1998 action comedy Three Ninjas High Noon at Mega Mountain. That's the first
Okay.
time I saw Hulk Hogan in a movie. I'm like, big dude, looked like a bodybuilder guy, and then found out, oh, he's a wrestler. Let's see what wrestling's about. So yeah.
Did you see a movie between like it's like movie about wrestling? Uh, uh, Zeus,
Uh oh, is that
whole
no?
bar.
Yeah, I see. That was a wild movie too. I remember that.
I have a figure Hulk Hogan and Zeus with a sign.
Oh wow. By both or Hogan?
Oh, oh, Hogan.
Oh, by Hogan. Okay.
But
Wow.
it's from Hogan Beach Shop, and yeah, it's like two signs of Hogan way because it's like box in the box, and it's like one sign of Hogan on the first box and another sign of Hogan on another box. But it's two figures, Zeus and Hogan. It's like limited version.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean that's definitely a cool collectible. I remember I think I was probably one of the first movies or first times hearing about Hulk Hogan too. So yeah. And getting the toy version, that's gotta be really cool. So
But
yeah.
first time it was Gremlins. You know Gremlins movie?
Oh yeah.
He was
Yeah.
in the first part. Like he was like it's kind of like when Gremlins come to the theater and he was there inside. So
Okay.
just start to talk to the Gremlins. Get out of here. And they get out.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. What else? Um, anybody in the comments on Instagram or Facebook, if you got any questions or comments to say to Real Drago, we got them right here. We got them for at least a little bit more. So if you want any questions answered, Real Drago's here to answer them. So yeah. What else? Oh yeah, I forgot when it was, but you were on the Scott Larson's hashtag Truth Indie Wrestling podcast. How was it being on there?
It was fun. It's like nice guy. He really understands like wrestling things. Like we're talking about promos or professional page of wrestlers. Like and he really liked my page, like the Real Drago page on Facebook. He said it looks like very professional. He really liked it. And he also always like talk about my page to everybody, like, oh, look at this page, look at this guy, like it looks like very professional, pictures, everything, videos, blah blah blah. I mean, like it was fun to talk to him, and
Yeah.
he decided to see me in some shows of North Carolina or Georgia,
Okay.
uh, and I had another podcast with another guy from Georgia. North Carolina, I don't remember. Like, I think not Georgia. He's from Georgia. He also decided he seen me in a MomoCon 2022, and he decided uh, to do with me like to have me like with some another guy like some cool match. Like he really like big guys, and
Hmm.
uh, he always ask some promoters around like, hey guys, put them together like some another guy.
Oh yeah.
He's like big too, and he's like super fast. I forgot his name. Like I think like some Tyson or something. And so it was cool too. I mean, like
Mhm.
I have podcast, like
Yeah. Yeah.
well, like one time, like was like 1, 2, 3, and then like it's coming.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was right after it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I checked out. I think I did check out a few minutes of that, so it looked pretty cool. And I follow him on Facebook and see what he's doing. So it definitely seems like he's got some good content coming out. So Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Scott Larson's hashtag Truth Indie Wrestling Podcast. So it's always
Yeah.
good to support podcasts and interviewers. So
And also like and also like he asked me like maybe like like some wrestler who wants to do podcast and something like, and I think some wrestlers from Minnesota, for example, or Wisconsin,
mhm,
uh, if they want, they can connect with him, and because when I do podcast and other promoters from North Carolina, Georgia, or Florida, they watch the podcast, and some promoters always around there, and
mhm,
people would like to be in some state to do like some matches, like to be in some different promotions, like
mhm.
from Wisconsin guys. It's a good chance to do, like to do podcast with this guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Also, it's good to do podcast. Like, it doesn't matter like big podcaster or not big, whatever. Like, doesn't matter how many followers. It's
Mm,
it's how you can present yourself. Like and people will be know about you. Like I'm pretty sure some promoters from Wisconsin, Minnesota watching your podcast,
mhm.
so
Yeah.
know about more than they know, and you know, and say like if some people do like for different states podcast, some
Mhm.
another from different states will be know about you,
Mm.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
some wrestlers like, oh, I don't want to do podcast for,
Mm.
I mean
Some
like
people podcasts. So. Yeah. Yeah.
do as much as you can, like
Mhm.
how we can 21st century, like it's social media life, is how you can present.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, if you're a new and upcoming wrestler, definitely do as much as you can. And I mean, for like some promotions, like they can only do so much about how they promote like one singular wrestler. And I think podcasts, you get like as much time as you want to talk about the wrestler and talk about them as the person and what events they have coming up, and just learn more about that. And then they also hear about the promotions that haven't necessarily advertised as much and want to try to help that out as well. So
Yep, different. Yep.
yeah, definitely. So I get Jesse just joined on Instagram for a second just to say my good friend Drago, miss you, bud. Trust the Drago. So uh, yeah.
Yes, that's the Drago.
Yeah. Yeah, Jesse unfortunately had another family emergency tonight, so he wasn't able to be a part of it, but we didn't want to push back Drago too much again. So he joined for a second just to see what's going on, and I'm sure he'll watch a little bit. He'll watch later and see how it went. So
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, prayers for Jesse and his family. So
me
yeah.
too. Yeah,
Mm.
hope everything will be good. So
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Um
another question.
yeah.
I know.
Uh
Like it's like you always like want to ask something, and you ask everything, but you forgot ask like some main questions. Like it always happen with me. Like I always want to ask something, and I forgot.
mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I think I was checking the Facebook. There's not much on there. If you guys got any questions or comments, Drago's right here, guys. So
I know. I think like it's a Monday, like it's like especially time after Christmas.
yeah.
It's a lot of people in the
I-
social media. I know this. I mean, like it's okay.
yeah. It's for anybody that's able to watch or anything. So
Yeah, like a first day, like when you go to the work, and blah blah blah. So people just like, oh,
I just yeah, that's true. Yeah, Monday it is hard, but I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna try to make Monday work for a reschedule. So Wednesday and Friday is the best or the better days to do it, but we'll see. So hmm.
well, this for sure. But I'm okay. I mean, like it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, so years ago you were part of a muscle contest. How did you prepare for that?
muscle contest? What is this?
I think you were part of a. Oh, you were like ripped and shredded into some contest like a couple years ago. It was some muscle or body fitness contest.
I don't remember.
Was it let me try to find it. It was I always saw it. I think it was on your personal page or something, but let me see if there's a name for it. I just kind of put contest on there, but probably a name for it. Where was
Hmm.
it?
I
Uh
just
oh yeah, you've probably done so much now, so it's yeah. I think it was like 7 years ago or something.
okay. You're talking about this. Talking about bodybuilding competition.
Yeah, bodybuilding. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah. Before when I decided to fly, to move to United States, like,
Hmm.
I had like huge experience with training, and also I was a personal trainer. I trained so many people,
Hmm.
and everybody asked me like, why I never did like bodybuilding competition because I looks good for this and everything. I think, oh, I don't know, like maybe next year, and
Hmm.
I realized like it's no more not next year because I will be moved to United States. Like so, I have just the last year. I said,
Hmm.
okay, time I will do bodybuilding competition, and I had like 3 or 4 months training for this, and like I had like state competition of bodybuilding, and next one was like a big Russian championship,
Hmm.
IFBB. So yeah, I mean, like it was fun, and also my wife was there. She was like a fitness bikini, so we did together.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
it was a lot of fun. I mean, like, okay, and in the gym I was working,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I had like another guy, and he decided to do bodybuilding competition too, and it was kind of like a small competition between me and him because we was working in the same gym, and
Hmm.
we were in a category, like, and when it was a bodybuilding competition, I beat him, so I got fourth place, he got fifth place, so I
Oh,
beat him. But I mean, like I was happy at the same time, and I was sad at the same time because in the next year he got first place.
mm.
But I knew if I will be there, I can beat him, you know.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
like, damn, I can be first that time. But yeah, I mean, like it's a good memory. I mean, like that's a lot of training, and I can say bodybuilding, sport, is most of expensive sport in the world. I can say,
Oh yeah.
and when I was here in the United States, I'm thinking about to do like some bodybuilding competition maybe,
Hmm.
but I choose wrestling.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, wrestling you don't have to do as I guess as much. Like yeah, looking
It's
back, like you were just
fun.
ripped. I was like, that's probably a lot of work to do. So yeah. I think it
It's
was.
kind of same, like not same, but like it's still like you around people, like around crowd and present yourself.
Yeah,
But wrestling is different,
yeah.
totally.
Hmm. Yeah, there's some similarities, but yeah, wrestling's more like you make the big entrance with the theme song, you come out, you beat people up. So
It's 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 a lot. I mean, like it's not just like you're supposed to be athletic, and big condition and something like you're supposed to have a charisma and like it's like a actor, like plus like
yeah.
it's so many things together. Like
Mhm.
people not like I don't know, like a lot of people not like some people don't realize how it's hard.
Oh yeah.
Like when you like so many stuff together, like and when they start some training, because like on the first day people are thinking about what kind of finisher I need to do. I said, hey bro, come on, just do
First
it.
day. Yeah.
Just roll. It's like far away till your finisher, you know.
Yeah.
And some people
Yeah.
start they realize and not show up on next day.
Mhm. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
realize how it's hard, you know. Like
Mhm.
so.
Mhm. Yeah. 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 Definitely. Yeah. I believe. Uh. Yeah. I was watching another podcast with Ken Anderson, and he was talking about these students. They're like, "Hey, what? How does this move look? How does this move look?" And he's like, "It. I mean, it's cool, but like the main thing to do is get over with the crowd, do crowd work and everything." So yeah.
Always personality. Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have good personality and good just how to work the crowd and everything before you're doing moves and all that. So
No,
yeah, because
like it's exactly. I mean, like it's like a good wrestler and not really good wrestler. You know, like you can do like so many cool moves, but if you can connection with the crowd, I mean, like you know, people can feel it. You know, like
yeah, yeah,
it,
definitely.
can knows.
And though, yeah, Ken's a smart guys. You can trust him. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I seen him on David's birthday. It was party.
oh yeah,
It was I was happy to see him on the stage. Like we had a lot of fun together. I mean,
oh,
like I love, like yeah.
mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I forget. Yeah, David just celebrated his 40th birthday and had that private party, and I saw a couple photos from that from Rampage. So yeah, it looked pretty fun. So
You know what? I mean, like I mean, like I didn't see some guys like a long time, you know, like and like before when I went to this celebration, like to this place, I thinking about to make so many pictures together, you know, like blah blah blah. But
yeah,
we were excited, you know, talking, you know, like. Because and I just forgot about pictures, you know.
oh
And a day later, I said, "Damn,"
yeah,
you know.
mm-hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I believe I think it was a couple weeks before Brittany, David's wife, wanted to make David a private happy birthday video, and she asked me to be a part of it. I was like, yeah, I'll be a part of a
Yeah,
David on video. So, were you
yeah,
in that too, or
yeah. I did. Yep, yep.
you did? Okay.
I
Yeah.
how he will put it together.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
I never seen like whole video, but I'm sure that he have. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I was like, yeah, I think I did a I mean, felt like I did a pretty good job just saying happy birthday. Thank you for everything you're doing for general life and MEW. So yeah, definitely really cool. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Not 40 years old. You every day, you know, like.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I turned 20 back in September, so exactly 20 years. I don't know if I can imagine myself being 40 yet. That'll be a
You know,
big.
like when I was at 40, for example.
Mhm.
Thinking about like, oh, 40 is probably so old, like, oh, you know, like, but now I'm like I'm close to 40, but not 40 yet. I'm realized, like, you know, yeah, it's still young. I mean, like, you're still young, you just have more opportunity, more options to do something. And,
Yeah.
okay, it's good example, like, check on Dwayne Johnson, like, he like 57 or 58 or 59 and okay, close to 60, right?
Yeah.
Like, and can you tell like he's old?
No, no.
He looks
Uh,
just,
he's
you know,
just
like,
a dude. So
and
mhm.
always like his routine like very hard, like not for not everybody. You know? He have like gym every day. He fly everywhere. You know, like I mean, like he's very like have so much energy, like you know, and you
Yeah.
can you can be in 60. You can
Mhm.
be. It's all about your life. Like it's all about what you do. You know, like
Mhm.
Still being a 20 old.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's all about, you know.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
40 is not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. So it's just
Not bad.
another year of getting older. So yeah, yeah, definitely. But yeah, definitely shout out to David and Brittany Amatrano. They've been really nice people, and this is great for wrestling. So yeah.
Definitely. Yep.
Oh, on Facebook here, we got North Dakota pro wrestler Bullet Bronson. He says, this man's on the list of people I want to wrestle. So
I know. Yeah, me too. I think it's too much. Yeah.
yeah,
Def-
definitely be pretty cool. So
yeah. I think
Minnesota. Mm.
Mike Perm name.
Oh, Michael's corner.
Yeah, Mike's calling. Yeah. He talking about this guy. Like, yeah, like, oh, I think you guys should do much together. Blah blah. So
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely be pretty cool. So Bullet's faced a few big guys, so I'm sure he's up to the challenge. So
yeah,
yeah.
I seen the video. Like, yeah, like he do cool stuff. I mean, like, I like it. So,
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Um, I got a couple more questions left. Talk about your finishing slash signature moves.
what name? What you said? Like,
Uh,
how about my signature and
Signature or finishing moves. What do you use to put people away in matches?
so like yeah okay yeah. And like I just ask you just in case. Okay, yeah. I when I started, it was just like a few moves, like because I didn't have like big skill back in the time, and I
Mhm.
chose some Russian leg sweep because it's
Mhm.
fine, cool to see from the real Russian leg sweep.
Like, yeah. Hmm.
And my signature move like a bike breaker.
Oh yeah.
I did on the fines.
Hmm.
Was my when was my debut match like 101.
Yeah.
uh, I did on a Kenny Defiance, and he took it perfectly. Like it was like looks so cool.
Oh.
Uh, my finisher move was a spear. I call it tornado,
Oh, okay.
and it's kind of little different version of spear. And
Yeah.
I did a submission. I mean, like back in the time, I can say,
Yeah.
like a camel clutch. But now, now I have
Hmm.
a lot. I mean, like. I do a lot of things. I do power slam. I do spine buster. I do um, still do backbreaker. Still do like some suplex, different version of suplex, front suplex, whatever. Like I have like I have a few like signature moves for different types of guys. You
Hmm.
know. And for my finisher, I do red alert.
Oh.
Uh, it's it's kind of like a backside slam, uh, like when you lift the guy and turn to choke slam or like rock bottom, kind of like move like this. You need to see. You probably can see in the video. I have this video. I have video of this move
Okay.
and spear, but I fix it a little bit my spear,
Hmm.
and now more like a Goldberg did, like more like brutal.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So back in back in the time, I tried to do my spear like and don't hurt people like zero, like
Oh yeah.
not. But now I do like more like you can feel like a Goldberg did, like I kind of hit the guys.
Hmm.
and it looks different. Yeah, feel like. Um, I mean, yeah. So all about it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
And
Yeah,
again, it's interesting, right? Like you always can choose something new. Like you can do something new if you like it. Like like when you have experience more and more and more, like you always change something. I can do a lot because I'm big, strong. I can do so many different moves, so many different versions. Like of even power slam, spine buster, or suplexes. But I like some moves, and I try to do it all the time.
mm-hmm.
But again, like if you wrestle on a same show, for example, and again sometimes with the same guy, right? You
Mm-hmm.
need to do something new because people already seen it before,
Yeah.
and sometimes I change the moves and something.
Yeah, 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 definitely. And I remember seeing that spear at Grand Slam. I was like, boom! So you got him pretty
So,
good.
but
Mhm.
yeah, like wow, it was awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It was I forgot. I think his name Jake, the first guy,
yeah. I think that was something. Yeah.
and another guy was like Diesel, Shay Diesel,
Oh,
the big
see.
the big guy.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's been getting the. Yeah, he's an up and comer from the academy, trying to make a name. So yeah.
Yeah, I would like to work with the Diesel. Like it's probably what I'm
Mhm.
thinking of work with him because big guy. It will be interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when it was a Grand Slam,
Hmm.
I supposed to push him, you know, and to the another corner or another rope,
Hmm.
and it was so many people on the floor.
Oh,
you know,
oh no.
some people like
Yeah.
some guys just crawling, like crawling, and like oh my god, like we probably cannot make our spot right now, like dun dun dun. So we take a
Uh,
time. Yeah, I mean like it's like it was big mess in a ring, but we
yeah,
did it.
yeah, 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 definitely. And um, okay, yeah, I think I got one last question for you. So let's talk about future shows that you have coming up for 2023.
Yeah, right now I book it for exactly for MomoCon and for MAW show.
Okay.
And it will be some shows from FTW from our school. It will be like we have like sometimes we have like private school or private shows. You
Oh yeah.
know, some people who have a birthday or like or party. They ordered wrestling shows,
Oh okay.
small shows. Yeah, and it's fun to work around people like this. So they like usually they friendly, like so excited, and loud.
No.
Even if like 30 people or 40 people, they loud like feels like a 200, like something. And
Mhm.
it's kind of big shows too. And I mean like now it's kind of like a break, like you heard like for Pete, he once booked me like for some shows. I mean like it's like people
Mhm.
can like some guy from Ohio, Columbus connected with me. Like he would like to bring me to some guy from North Carolina, but now it's a break. It's kind of
Yeah.
like and so I'm just waiting like for the bookings.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Real Drago.
Uh, See you for sure at MAW, and
Yeah.
18. So
Hmm. Yeah. 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 Real Drago is open the bookings, guys. Get them booked for 2023. So
yeah.
yeah.
And Elsa, I just want to say, there's big things coming, and I keep focus on the training right now because I cannot say what can happen, but something.
Oh,
Hi.
okay.
Yeah, very excited. Like now, like I keep focus for my training. So
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. You want to share information on when and where the MomoCon is? Is that what it's called?
I think May 25th.
25th. Okay.
May 25th till May 29.
Okay.
It's like yeah, it's like a 4 days event, and every day two shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a huge. It's in Atlanta, huge like a stadium, like huge center, and like every day will be two shows. It's a lot matches.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Like for example, like you have here in Minnesota, you have like Nerdion, like some.
Oh, yeah, the Nerdin' Out Con.
Yeah, so it's kind of stuff like this, but Nerdion is very small, like very small.
Yeah, it's very small here. There's not much here.
This event is huge. It's like thousands, like I don't know, like 10, 20, 50,000 people around.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like it's like, and you have a show inside around people like this. So it's like so many people,
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
that's why it's a big reason. Like if someone wants to work for Stranglehold, especially for MomoCon, you need guys connect with them because it's like good opportunity. Uh, you know. So and a lot of different and other promotions will be there too. So
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
a lot guys from different states will be there. It's like so many wrestlers, and yeah, like if you're good, like they might be can recommend you for some different promotion, like for example New York or somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
It's a cool place.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, definitely sounds really cool. So,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think that's all I got for you is awesome talking to you on for the Drago 2 getting the updates on what you're doing from MAW to Stranglehold and a couple other questions about pets and everything. So it's yeah, definitely great to talk to you and yeah, we'll have to see what you do in the future.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you for everyone, and thank you to invite me, guys.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely. And yeah, I know Jesse, I'll watch this later and maybe talk to you or see what's up. But yeah, it was definitely awesome to have you on again and just see what's going on. So yeah. And yeah, fans, thanks for joining. I know it was a Monday, it was a reschedule, but for anybody that was able
Yeah,
to join live, thank you. And I'm sure people will join after watch a little bit later or tomorrow night or something. So
Christmas, everybody.
yeah, yeah, Merry Christmas and happy holidays again. If yeah, we did a show before a couple days before, but I just wanted to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays again, and we'll be back for the before the New Year. But Drago, if you wanted to say Happy New Year, you can do that if you want right now.
Yeah, happy New Year, guys, and see you in 2023.
Yeah, 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 definitely. But
Yeah.
yeah, fans, we are going to sign out now. Thank you again. All right, almost there.